Are you doing everything right, but your belly fat just won't budge? You eat clean. You exercise regularly. You've cut carbs, counted calories, maybe even tried fasting. And still, the menopause weight keeps piling up around your midsection. Let me tell you something no one else is saying. It's not just about food. It's not just about hormones. It's also about your nervous system. And if you don't fix this, nothing else will work. Meet Lisa. She's 52. She struggled with that same stubborn belly fat, despite doing everything right. But then she discovered a smarter, hormone-first approach. One that calmed her nervous system, balanced her stress response, and worked with her body, not against it. In just a few months, Lisa dropped 2 dress sizes, flattened her stomach, and finally felt like herself again, without starving or overtraining. So what exactly did Lisa do differently? Why is it that during menopause, belly fat seems to appear out of nowhere and refuses to leave? And why do traditional weight loss methods, like calorie cutting and cardio, actually backfire during this phase of life? Here's the truth. This isn't about willpower. It's not about eating less or doing more. It's about working with your biology, understanding how your body changes during menopause, and using smart, targeted strategies to support fat burning, not sabotage it. In this video, we'll go through 11 proven, science-backed strategies that helped women like Lisa melt their menopause belly fat and feel strong, energized, and confident again. But first, let's understand exactly what's happening inside your body during menopause and why belly fat becomes so hard to lose. First, estrogen drops. Before menopause, estrogen helps direct where fat is stored, favoring areas like the hips and thighs. When estrogen levels fall, that balance shifts. Your body starts directing fat to the belly, increasing visceral fat, the kind that surrounds your organs. This isn't just about appearance. Visceral fat is metabolically active and associated with inflammation, insulin resistance, and increased cardiovascular risk. Second, cortisol spikes. Cortisol, your primary stress hormone, becomes a major disruptor. Menopausal women often experience elevated cortisol levels due to poor sleep, emotional stress, and even overexercising. The result? Your body responds by storing more fat in your abdominal area and increasing the number of receptors in those fat cells that attract even more cortisol. It's a vicious cycle that keeps your body locked in fat storage mode. 3. Insulin resistance. With age and hormonal shifts, your cells become less responsive to insulin. That means glucose lingers in your bloodstream longer, and your body compensates by producing even more insulin, which pushes your body into fat storage overdrive. And where does that fat tend to accumulate? The belly. Elevated insulin also triggers more cravings and energy crashes, making weight loss feel impossible. 4. Muscle loss equals slower metabolism. Most women begin to lose muscle in their 40s unless they actively strength train. Less muscle means fewer calories burned at rest, slower metabolism, and higher fat accumulation. You may weigh the same, but your body composition is shifting, with more fat replacing lean muscle, especially around the waistline. These changes might seem like they're working against you, but understanding them puts the power back in your hands. Because once you know the root causes, you can take targeted action. Next up, let's dive into the first of the 11 strategies that address these root causes and help you finally melt away menopause belly fat. Starting with the most overlooked one of all, your cortisol levels. 11. Fix cortisol first. Why do some women gain belly fat even when eating clean and exercising, while others slim down by simply reducing stress? Here's the secret. Cortisol. Cortisol is your primary stress hormone, and during menopause, your body becomes hypersensitive to it. When cortisol is high, your body stores fat in your belly, breaks down muscle, disrupts sleep, and slows metabolism. Even if you're eating perfectly, high cortisol can override everything. That's why managing stress isn't optional. It's essential. What helps? Use a wearable to track heart rate variability and detect stress patterns. Do 5-7 breath work daily. 5-second inhales, 7-second exhales. Try adaptogens like ashwagandha and rhodiola. Cut down on screen time and late-night work. Until cortisol is calm, fat loss stalls. Balance it, and everything else starts to fall into place. 10. Track and tame blood sugar. Why do some women feel constantly hungry, tired, and foggy during menopause, while others feel energized and lean? The answer often lies in blood sugar. When estrogen drops, your body becomes more insulin resistant. That means glucose stays in your bloodstream longer, and your body turns it into fat, especially in the belly. Here's how to take control. Wear a continuous glucose monitor, CGM, to track your responses to different foods. Focus on low-carb, high-fiber meals that keep blood sugar steady. Prioritize protein and strength training to improve insulin sensitivity. Consider intermittent fasting or a ketogenic approach, but monitor closely, especially if you're new to it. Stable blood sugar isn't just about avoiding crashes. It's about unlocking your body's ability to burn fat effectively and consistently. 9. Heal your gut. Heal your hormones. Why do some women feel constantly bloated, inflamed, and out of sync, no matter how well they eat? Your gut might be the missing link. During menopause, declining estrogen impacts gut integrity, leading to increased inflammation, slowed digestion, and nutrient absorption issues. And since the gut is deeply connected to hormone metabolism, especially estrogen, any imbalance here can throw off your entire system. Here's how to support it. Increase fiber intake from leafy greens, chia seeds, and flax to feed good bacteria. Avoid inflammatory triggers like processed foods, excessive alcohol, and artificial sweeteners. Add fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, or plain yogurt for natural probiotics. Support your gut lining with bone broth, glutamine, and collagen peptides. A healthy gut means better hormone balance, improved digestion, clearer skin, and yes, easier fat loss. Don't overlook your belly's ecosystem. Heal it, and the rest of your body will follow. 8. Rebalance your hormones. Why do some women bounce back from menopause quickly, while others feel like strangers in their own bodies? Often it's about hormone balance, or the lack of it. When estrogen, progesterone, or even testosterone dip too low or spike irregularly, it throws everything off: sleep, mood, metabolism, and especially fat storage. Here's what helps. Get tested. Don't guess. Check estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, cortisol, insulin, glucose, thyroid, and vitamin D levels. Work with a qualified practitioner to explore bioidentical hormone replacement therapy, HRT, if appropriate. Don't ignore testosterone. It's essential for muscle, metabolism, and libido. Optimize naturally with resistance training, better sleep, and targeted supplements. Hormone chaos isn't something you just push through. The right support can make all the difference between feeling stuck and feeling strong again. 7. Get better sleep. Why does belly fat increase even when your diet and workouts are on point? Look at your sleep. Poor sleep raises cortisol, disrupts insulin, and ramps up hunger hormones like ghrelin, making it almost impossible to burn fat, especially around your belly. During menopause, falling estrogen and progesterone can wreak havoc on your sleep cycles. You may wake up often, struggle to fall asleep, or never reach deep sleep. Here's how to fix it. Use wearables like the Oura Ring to track deep sleep and heart rate variability. Get morning sunlight to reset your circadian rhythm. Eliminate alcohol. It kills deep sleep and raises cortisol. Try magnesium or herbal support like lemon balm or valerian root. No deep sleep, no fat loss. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's your secret fat-burning weapon. 6. Strengthen the parasympathetic nervous system. What if fat loss isn't about doing more, but about helping your body feel safe enough to let go? Your parasympathetic nervous system is your rest and digest mode, the opposite of stress and survival mode. And during menopause, many women get stuck in overdrive, always rushing, always stressed, always on. That state keeps cortisol high and fat locked in place. Here's how to shift gears. Practice deep, slow breathing every day. Try cold exposure like cold showers or face dunks. Laugh, cry, sing, hum. Yes, even these stimulate the vagus nerve. Prioritize calm activities like gentle walks, meditation, or nature time. Fat burning happens when your body feels safe. Stimulate your parasympathetic system, and you'll unlock a powerful fat loss switch most women ignore. 5. Stop overtraining and recover. Like a pro. Still not losing belly fat, even though you're working out 5 times a week. You might be burning out, not burning fat. Excessive training, especially without recovery, spikes cortisol and stresses your nervous system. And during menopause, that stress response is amplified. Instead of burning fat, your body holds onto it for protection. Here's how to train smarter, not harder. Limit intense sessions to 2 or 3 per week. Pair workouts with deep recovery, walking, stretching, breathing. Listen to your heart rate. Wait until it drops before your next set. Rest days are non-negotiable. They're where fat burning happens. Fat loss isn't just what you do in the gym. It's what happens between workouts. Give your body time to reset, and it will reward you. 4. Cut chronic cardio. Still jogging every morning and wondering why your belly fat won't budge? Here's the catch. Long, moderate cardio raises cortisol, the exact hormone that encourages belly fat storage, especially in midlife women. During menopause, your body doesn't recover the way it used to. Endless cardio can push you deeper into hormonal imbalance, making fat loss harder, not easier. Try this instead. Swap long jogs for brisk walks, hiking, or short sprints. Limit cardio to a couple of short, high-intensity sessions per week. Focus more on strength training and nervous system recovery. Prioritize quality over quantity. And don't be afraid to slow down. The key isn't doing more. It's doing what works with your hormones. And chronic cardio just isn't it. 3. Master your micronutrients. Why does your metabolism feel broken, even when your habits are on point? The answer could be hidden deficiencies. Most women over 40 are low in key micronutrients, like magnesium, vitamin D, choline, and B vitamins. These aren't just nice to have. They directly impact hormones, energy production, metabolism, and fat burning. Micronutrient gaps can make it harder to build muscle, regulate blood sugar, or even sleep deeply, all critical for losing belly fat. Here's what to do. Get tested. Blood work can reveal hidden deficiencies. Supplement strategically, especially magnesium, vitamin D, and B complex. Eat nutrient-dense foods, leafy greens, eggs, fatty fish, seeds. Avoid over-reliance on processed diet foods that lack micronutrients. When your body has what it needs, everything works better, including fat loss. 2. Learn to fully recover between workouts. Think pushing harder and faster will help you burn more fat? Not during menopause. Your recovery system is just as important as your training, maybe more. When you train intensely but don't let your heart rate fully recover, your nervous system stays in overdrive. That keeps cortisol high and fat loss stalled. Here's how to recover smart. After each set, wait until your heart rate drops significantly before starting the next. Use rest days as active recovery, walking, mobility work, breath work. Focus on quality movement, not just effort or exhaustion. Pay attention to how you feel, not just the clock or the plan. True fat burning happens in recovery. Train hard, then rest deeply, and your body will do the rest. Strategy. 1. Support your adrenals. Ever feel like your body's just done, no matter how well you eat or move? It might be adrenal fatigue. After menopause, your adrenal glands are supposed to take over some hormone production. But if they're already exhausted from years of stress, overgiving, and poor recovery, they can't do their job, and your entire system suffers. Here's how to help them bounce back. Prioritize omega-3s. They calm inflammation and support adrenal function. Get your DHEA levels tested and supplement if needed under guidance. Say no more often. Boundaries protect your energy. Slow down and reset with breathwork, nature, and quality rest. Your adrenals are your hormonal backup system. Support them, and you'll unlock energy, resilience, and sustainable fat loss. You've just learned the 11 most powerful science-backed strategies to finally melt menopause belly fat. And more importantly, take back control of your health, confidence, and energy. This isn't about restriction, guilt, or overexertion. It's about working with your body, supporting your hormones, calming your nervous system, building strength, not just in your muscles, but in your mindset, routines, and resilience. These changes aren't quick fixes. They're foundations. Start with one habit, then layer in another. Over time, you'll not only lose fat, you'll gain strength, clarity, and a renewed sense of power over your own body. Just like Lisa did. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. It tells YouTube to share it with more women who need this message. Subscribe for weekly videos made for midlife women like you. And comment below, which of these 11 strategies surprised you the most? You've got this, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way.